We are Palheim Motorsport, and this is 3 hours at Spa in the GT Endurance Series on iRacing. This was our first race as a team, and my first race longer than 30 minutes. We raced in the 9th split, and it was chaotic. We're going to jump straight into it here on the first lap. We qualified P18, so up one position by this point. And it was a less chaotic first lap than I had expected. But we did unfortunately pick up a 4X there with a little bit of a bump as I go deep and let the orange and purple car straight by. But they're going to have some contact there. Two cars slow, so that's going to be two free positions that we're going to pick up. And we're going to move into P13 by the end of the first lap. I find that my pace is a little bit worse than our qualifying position, so 3 laps later here we're in P12. The neon car is going to make a dive, and I'm just going to give him way too much space there. And suddenly now we have 3 wide heading down the straight towards Eau Rouge, and I'm going to lift a little bit and try to get a better run on whoever gets the worst run of these two. Which we actually do, but I picked the wrong side as the green car drifts ahead of me. The Mustang behind gets a really nice run and blows past us, and we lose 3 positions there. And 1 lap later, I get scared going too wide into Eau Rouge, take a horrible entrance angle, and we're going to let this red car squeeze past us with a little touch there. At this point, my pace has picked up a little bit, and we're chasing this car ahead, and I completely outbrake myself. Smash into the back of him, and then as we go for a dive here, I go a little bit deep, he cuts across, we make contact, and we pick up 8x in 1 lap, which brings us up to 15 through my first stint, which I was very not happy about. You can see my average pace here at 22.0 for my first stint, which was not great. But on lap 21, we come in for the driver swap, and we're going to hand it over to
Cheesy Michael.
My teammate Michael's going to hop into the car here and going to come out P20 straight into the action. But something that we're going to realize here as the race goes on is that Cheesy Michael's race pace is phenomenal. Sector 3 is going to become a hunting ground for Michael as we pass 1 car who was slow out of the pits and another one, the red car, around the outside up into P14 already. 2 cars are going to take themselves out. That's 2 free positions up into P12 from exiting the pits in P20. On the very next lap here, throwing a nice move into Stavolo up the inside, another position gained. He cannot be stopped. We spent about 3 laps behind our friends Team Fortnite. Yes, they're actually called Team Fortnite. As a bit of a moment here from the white car into Bruxelles opens up the door for Team Fortnite, and we're going to slide right through as well. Nice little move there from Cheesy Michael. And up into P10. And he is not quite done either, as Team Fortnite is going to head deep into the bus stop chicane, get a really bad exit, and that's P9 there. And 5 laps later, passing a back marker, he's going to capitalize on one final mistake, another driver deep into the bus stop. P8, what a run for his first stint. Now here on lap 44, he's going to end his stint. He did pick up 4x, which I mean is a little bit less than me, but average pace of 220.2 with all of those overtakes, quite impressive. Now it's my time to get back into the car and show off what I can do, show off my pace. I mean, as a teammate, how can you not be reinvigorated getting back into the car watching that? Let's go out there and let's push on and let's... Yeah, I messed that one up a little bit. Into Puon, completely overcooked it on cold tires. You're going to see it here. As I turn left, the rear steps out. I lose all my grip. The good thing here, however, is that 1, we kept it out of the wall. We only picked up 2x. And I didn't lose any positions. That car that passed me there is a lapped car, but the black car behind is 4 position. And 10 laps later, we're going to have a bit of a scare here in the chase cam. Ooh, I got the jitters just watching that back on the replay, doing the voiceover. Oh my gosh, I forgot how close that was in the cockpit here. Anyway, we're safe. We're fine. That was terrifying. We're going to end the run here. We didn't pick up any more incident points, but you can see we are 4 incidents away from a drive-through penalty, so we're going to have to keep it clean for the remaining 20 laps of the race. 21.0, not horrible pace. I did pick it up a little bit, But we're going to pass it over to Michael here on the final stint, and his goal with 4x remaining is going to be to keep it clean and bring the car home, or pick up a drive-through penalty. Now I'm going to show you the replay here for this. No clue what this guy was doing. I think he was trying to let us through, slammed on the brakes, and we're going to make pretty solid contact with him. I mean, look at the state of the car now. We have damage and we have to take a drive-through penalty, which he's going to go ahead and do on the same lap. Now at this point, the drive-through is not going to hurt us too much. I mean, we are 2.5 hours into this 3-hour race. The cars have spread out a bit and a lot of cars have DNF'd as well. But 7 laps from the end here, we're P12. He did pick up 3 more incident points, which is going to make the last few laps incredibly scary, because 1-4X means that we're disqualified from this race. So at this point, truly, Cheesy Michael needs to keep it on the track and avoid any contact with other cars. And I'm going to be honest, I was in his ear the entire time telling him this. I was probably very annoying and a little bit of a scare here. He's still throwing moves. He cannot help himself, which was extremely painful as the spotter. So 2 cars pit. We're 2 laps from the end here in P10. A nice little move on a back marker. Absolutely fine, absolutely clean. However, as we head into Rivage Bruxelles, we're going to have a bit of a scare here. And I thought that our race was going to end after 2 hours and 50 minutes, but it doesn't. Michael brings it home P10 on the final lap, and a successful first endurance race in the GT3s, in my opinion. Valheim Motorsport, we stay on the lead lap. Really nice pace there at the end by Cheesy Michael. The winner is going to do a burnout down the end of the straight. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content, and you should know that this race was in preparation for the 6 hours of Road America, which I am extremely behind on videos. This was recorded like a month and a half ago, but it will be out soon. Thank you for watching.